Hello, each and every one of you are internet users, and I'd imagine you enjoy the freedom and openness of the internet in its current state. What if I were to tell you that efforts have been made to compromise and control the internet through express lanes, which are paid for? That would completely compromise the internet in its current state. The internet should remain neutral, as is, and us, the consumers and users of the internet, should fight to keep it that way. This topic is relevant to you because you're all internet users. As you're involved in an online class, your kids most likely will be internet users, and your everyday life could be changed if net neutrality were to be compromised. As a person who uses the internet as a source for knowledge, school, paying bills, research, business opportunities, and many other things, I've felt the need to explore this issue furthermore. Now, I will tell you first about the inconvenience of a regulated web. The people pushing for web regulation wish to divide the internet into fast and slow lanes. A normal internet service today, you have the freedom to do whatever you want, to browse what you want, send as many emails as you want. Well, imagine instead of having all these things, you have to pay extra money for them through an express lane. With an express lane, you'll have what we have today. But a slow lane, you'll be limited to the amount of emails you can send, who you can send them to, the amount of YouTube videos you can watch, or generally the amount of data you can use. Through doing this, the value of the internet is going to be completely compromised. No longer would you be free to browse, but instead you have to pay extra money. It's like a toll bridge to every website you access. Or a good comparison would be if the electric company said, okay, do you want brighter lights? Because you can pay extra money to have brighter lights. Um, Next, I'll talk about the efforts made against net neutrality. Tom Wheeler, who's the chairman of the FCC, has stated that big broadband companies, phone companies, cable companies should be able to install these express lanes. The only limitation is that they be commercially reasonable, which is a very subjective term, and I feel like it could be exploited. The big broadband and phone companies have so much support in Congress, as Republicans tend to back them. Recently, CISPA, a bill was presented, and this bill would allow the government and big tech companies to communicate data between one another about you, just a normal person. If this bill were to be passed, the NSA would have a closer look on your life than they already do. The internet should not be used as a surveillance tool for the government and big businesses. You should now have a good idea about the threats against net neutrality and maybe an understanding of how serious of an issue this is. I will tell you about the importance of net neutrality now. When I open up my internet browser, I want the freedom I've always had, that I have now, that we have. The power to search what I want, when I want, without being confined to a barrier within the internet. That's the only escape is to pay more money for normal services. People around the world use the internet more and more each day. According to a U.S. Census Bureau survey, internet users in North America have grown 153% from 2000 to 2012. Companies shouldn't see this as a business opportunity to milk more money out of things and obstruct already working service, but as a way to increase the knowledge and connectivity of people across the world. The internet is useful in so many ways. Myself and many other Americans would agree that if net neutrality were to be challenged, it would be in bad taste. We must oppose acts that violate the web's neutrality. In conclusion, the internet should remain neutral, and we, the users, should fight to keep it that way. You know the inconvenience of a regulated web, the efforts made against net neutrality, and the benefits of net neutrality. It's been a great time presenting this information to you. I hope you found this subject very interesting, and I encourage you to go out and learn more about the issue. Thank you.